Hi, I'm Randy Jeffers, and you know this business that we're a part of, this amazing business of network marketing where, anything is possible, but only if you do some of the right kinds of things. And there's certain kinds of work that you have to do, and one of those things is prospecting and talking to new people. But it's so easy to get distracted. My goodness, distractions are everywhere, and it's amazing to me how much money someone can make in this business for really how little they work. If you really add it all up, it's amazing how little people have to work. But if you could just double it or triple the amount of time that you really are working so that you're working when you work, it's incredible to think about what could happen. And so a little tip for you, one of the things that you might want to think about is that on an average work day, block out maybe 2 periods of time where you really are focused in on working and doing the things that you really need to do. And maybe from 9 to 11 in the morning, and maybe you pick from 2 to 4 in the afternoon, or maybe you have an evening time where maybe it's from 5 to 7 or 6 to 8 or something like that. But you have 2 distinct periods of time where you really do work when you work. Now, no incoming calls. A member of your team calls in, or somebody wants some motivation, or something like that. If you're prospecting, you don't take those calls during that period of time, and you tell everyone that that's exactly what you do. Not to call during those times, because that's when you're prospecting. That's when you're doing the things that you need to do to build your business. And you'd be surprised, because now what you're doing is you're duplicating your efforts, and you're teaching them to do the same thing. And so don't watch television, don't surf the net, don't do anything else during those periods of time, but the things that you really need to be doing that will move you on into building your business and making the great things happen that you really want to have happen in your life. But it really is surprising, Now, obviously, if somebody calls in and you look at your caller ID and it's somebody that you've had a real hard time connecting with, and you need to get a hold of them, or if it's a prospect calling in, certainly you're going to take that call and do that. But for the most part, the idea is to have those little blocks of time where you really concentrate, and you just have this focus, and then if you do that, amazing things you can accomplish just by doing that. You can probably double, triple, quadruple the amount of effort that you give in the course of a day. And if you compound that over the course of a week, and then a month, and then a year, it's amazing. And of course, what we all want to do is we want to collapse time frames, right? We want to make things happen in our lifetime, and so we want to make them happen as fast as possible, so that we really can go out and enjoy the kind of lifestyle that's possible with this business. That's what it's all about. It's about having that freedom lifestyle, but you have to do certain things. And so I think this is a good little tip. 2 blocks of time, remember now. You have 2 hours apiece, and great things can happen to you. Here's to your absolutely incredible success.